Hi all and welcome to topic data handling and subtopic central values or central tendency. Dear learners, type of central tendency. First, arithmetic mean or mean. Second, median. Third, mode. Dear learners, in our day-to-day life, we are frequently use words average. For example, average marks, average temperature, average age of student of class 7, etc. As if we say that average age of class 7 students is 10 years, it does not mean that age of each student in the class is 10 years. It means some students may be that of each student in the class is 10 years. It means some student may be of less than 10 years and some may be more than 10. Thus, we notice that average is a number that represents or show the central tendency of the given data. Measuring of central value. First, today we will understand, learn and apply to the solve questions. First, it's required to know that what is arithmetic mean. Dear learners, here I have written here the average of a given set of number or central values are central values of a group of observation is called the arithmetic mean or simply the mean of the given numbers or observation. Again I am repeating these sentences. The average of a given set of numbers or central values of a group of observation is called the arithmetic mean or simply the mean of the given numbers, or in general we can say that observation. Now you see what is the relation between mean and the observation. So mean equal to sum of all observation divided by number of observation, isn't it? Now for this it is required to know, and the basis of our knowledge we will try to understand. Dear learners, let us understand in better way with the help of example. Here, a cricketer scores the following runs in 8 innings: 58, 76, 40, 35, 48, 45, 0, 100, and find the mean score. First of all, we will write sum of runs. After adding this, we get 402. And innings mentioned in the question, so we should write number of innings equal to 8. After that, we will write mean score equal to sum of runs divided by number of innings equal to sum of runs 402 divided by 8. After dividing or computing, we get 50.25 runs, isn't it? Mean means average. Cricketer scored different runs in 8 innings. So what is the cricketer scores? Average, that is 50.25. 25 runs. Now let's see, this one is that it is applying here for ungrouped data. Now we are going to apply for tabulated data. We are going to find the arithmetic mean of tabulated data. So here we will let each and every observation such type x1, x2, x3 dot 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 xn are n observation, and f1, f2, f3 dot 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 fn are their frequencies. You know very well, f indicate the frequencies. I have given data here, observation indicating by xi. I means 1, 2, 3 up to n observation. Fi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to fn frequencies. Is that clear? In the left hand side I have written x1, x2 dot 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 xn. Total frequency here is indicating by fi, f1, f2 dot 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 to fn. Here I have given a sign. This sign is read as sigma. It means it is addition of values. That means addition of whatever frequency, whatever the observation, whatever the product of observation and frequency. Let's see on the screen I have shown here that here I have said this one xi into fi, then xi here x1 into f1, x2 into f2 dot 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 xn into fn, this bracket indicating the multiplication. So summation here, it is also known as summation. You see in the Excel, that xi into fi is clear. What is the relation come after, on the basis of this table? Mean equal to, we can use symbol of mean x bar with respect to such type of the data. Here summation I equal to 1 to n, it goes to 1 to n. So here in the bracket fi and xi, it is indicating product of frequency and observation. Here also same as, okay, n is the total number of frequency, means sum of the frequency. Here also I have written fi, xi without any limitation, but it is indicating that because we have written fn, xn, so we will go up to xn and fn. So here I have written simply. So let's start understanding in better way. The first question I have shown here with the table. The following table shows the height of 15 students. Find the mean height. Okay, to find mean we prepare the table, that is frequency table. So I have prepared here a frequency table. Height, first of all, in the first column I have written height. In the second column I have written number of students. It is indicating frequency. Now in the third column, from the left to right I am going. xi into fi, the product of the frequency and the product of observation, we get the product. So here I have written xi into fi. First observation 150 into 4, we get 600. 145 into 2 equal to 290. 160 into 3, you see here 160 into 3, that is here written, that is 480. And here 155 and frequency is 1, product of the observation and frequency, it get 155. Here 153, and 5 is the frequency, and product of frequency and observation we get 765. After doing, after done this one, we will sum all the values. We get 2290. So mean height equal to, we will apply the above formula for tabulated data. No. So here apply the formula, that means it is a relation. Then first you write the product of fi xi and divided by the number of frequency, no, sum of the frequency. Then we get 152.67. Hence the mean height is 152.67 centimeter. Then somewhere it is written the class of 7 student heights. So don't worry, you can do that like. As like you will do, you get the answer and you also learn how to find. Now the next question we will come. Find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. So we know that whole number is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that then goes to the infinite. So here I have written according to previous, above I have written what do you mean by mean and what is the relation between mean, sum of the observation and total numbers of the observation. No. So sum of all whole numbers, it can be written, total numbers written, and write 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 by divided by 5, that is 10 by 5, we get 2. That means mean equal to 2. Now the next question, the mean of 4, 8, x, 7, 10 and 12 is 8. Find the value of x. So we know that mean equal to sum of all observation, number of observation. So one by one you write and put the addition sign. 4 plus 8 plus x plus 7 plus 10 plus 12. So after adding the constant value 4, 8, 7, 10, 12 as except x, we get 41 and put the sign of addition and x right. Now here I have written given mean equal to 8, number of observation that is 6 already shown on in data, and we can write mean equal to, mean is 8 equal to 4 plus that and 8 equal to 41 plus x by 6. Here we will apply the by cross multiplication, then 8 multiply into 6 and 41 plus x as it is we will write. Then transpose the 41 right to left, it's become minus 41. So when we subtracted 41 from 48 we get 7, x equal to 7. It can be written as x equal to 7, isn't it? The value of x is, we get now, we got no value of the x is 7. Come to the next question. The mean of x plus 8, x plus 6, x plus 4, x plus 2 and x is 24. Already mean is given, so there is no chance of confusion. We will write first what given in the question is clear. So we first write mean equal to 24 and observation are that x plus 8, x plus 6, x plus 4, x plus 2 and x. Then number of observation 5. As we know that dear learners, mean equal to sum of all observation, number of observation divided it. So 24 equal to x plus 8, x plus 6, x plus 4, x plus 2, x plus, okay, the x add 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, we write here. Then add 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2, equal to 20 right here. Then interchange the sides. When you interchange the sides, left hand goes to right hand goes to left hand. It's become, because here is the plus, so it will write with minus, and left to go right, that is transposing. We are transposing here. We have learnt in class 6, that is minus. So minus divided minus always plus. So there is no effect of the side when you changing left to right or right to left expression. So 5x equal plus 20, you are able to do this one. 24 into 5. Here we apply the cross multiplication applied here. So we get 24 into 5, you get 120, and 5x equal to, you transpose the 20 to the right hand side, so it become minus 20. 120 minus 20, you get 100, and 5 is with x in multiplication form, so 5 transpose to the right hand side, it become divide, equal to, you know that 20 5 is 100. So our x value is 20. X equal to 20 we got, hence the value of x we got now 20. The next question, see, the mean of 6, y, 7, x and 14 is 8. Express y in term of x. Don't confuse there. As it is, you apply the relation which you learned above. Okay, since the mean of 6, y, 7, x, 10 is 8 already given, so we will write and frame in the relation mean 8 equal to 6 plus y plus 7 plus x plus 14 divided by 5, because observation we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of observation 5. So you will do as like. After doing this one, I have written here 27 plus x plus y, because 6 plus 7 13 or 14 27, and we keep x and y as it is in the plus form, and multiply 5 and 8 as per cross multiplication. So we get 27 transpose to the right hand side. You know that 8 5 is 40. Subtract 27 from 40, we get 13. So we have now here this step, x plus y equal to 13. The question asked us to, in respect of x, you write the y value. So y equal to 13 minus x. If in the question change some things, that like if condition apply that express x in the term of y, do as above all the steps and write x equal to 13 minus y. I hope that dear learners understand the things. Now come to the next question. All discussed question in this session is very important for the 7th class student, or those who don't know, for them also it is very useful. Now let's see now. The mean of 10 numbers is 20. If 5 subtracted from every number, what will be the new mean? Let x1, x2, x3 dot dot x10 be 10 numbers whose mean is 20 already given. So we will write 20 equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 dot 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 x10 divided by 10, because it's mentioned already 10 numbers over there. So we will write such type x1 plus x2 plus x3 dot 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 plus x10 equal to 20 into 10, because by the cross multiplication 20 into 10 we get 200. Let it is a first equation. Now new numbers are mentioned in the question, that subtract 5 from each number. So we will write here x1 minus 5, x2 minus 5 dot 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 x10 minus 5. Let m be the mean. So m equal to x1 minus 5 plus x2 minus 5 plus x3 minus 5 plus dot 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 x10 minus 5. So how many 5 is there? 10 5 is clear. So we will separate it from x1, x2, x3, x10 and write here minus and multiply by 10. So you see why I am doing that, like because we have let the equation above 1. Okay, so using 1, x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus a dot 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 x10 200 and here 5 10 ja 50. Subtract 50 from 200, we get what? 150, and 150 divided by 10 we get 15. That like you can write, you get 15. I have used here using one equation, thus new mean we got 15. So such type you can write. Now next question, the mean of 15 number is 5. If 2 is added to each number, then what will be the new mean? So such type above you can write the numbers. Let x1, x2, x3 dot 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 to x15 numbers whose mean is 5. And by this one you know that here mention numbers are 15. Okay, and numbers of observation equal to 15. So mean equal to, we can write such type as like we can write mean, and here is sum of the observation divided by the number of observation. So sum of the observation is x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus dot 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 plus x15 by 15 equal to 5. By cross multiplication 15 into 5 we can write here x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus dot 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 x15 equal to 15 5 is 75. Let first equation. Now according to question, new numbers are added to each number. So then x1 plus 2, x2 plus 2 dot 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 plus x15 plus 2 is clear. Now let m be the arithmetic mean of new number, then we can write as like, and x1 plus 2 x1 plus x2 plus 2 plus dot 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 plus x15 plus 2 is clear, and divided by how many observation? 50 is clear. So mean already given. Mean already given? No sir. Mean given in the above. So we let the equation 1. So here we are going to find the mean because we added 2 in each number. So write x1 separated 2 how many times? 15 times. So 2 into 15 is clear. It is a constant value. x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus dot 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 plus x15 we get from the equation 1, that is 75, and 15 to the 30. When we add the 75 and 30, sum is 105 divided by 15. It is divided by 15. We got quotient as a 7. That is your new mean. Dear student, I hope that you are understanding the things very well. Now the next question we are going to do the mean of 100 observation. Here mention 60 observation, 30 observation. Don't worry. Only value change, but procedure is same. Concept is same. Application of the relation is same. So don't confuse over there. This question is not same as given in my book. Okay. Only value will change, but the procedure is the same. So I hope that you understood the things what I am telling to all. Now come to the point. The mean of 100 observation was found to be 40. Later on it was discovered that score 27 was misread as 57. Here sentence or word will be changed. Don't misconception exist in your mind. Don't take as like I can't understand. Okay, word will change, but the value or but the statement indicating us he or her misread as 57, he or her by mistake read this one. So find the correct mean. Here I am slowly speaking because some student will be confused. Okay, so now let write first solution. First write solution. After that you write we have n equal to number of observation already mentioned in the question. Observation equal to 100 and mean equal to 40. So we know that mean equal to sum of all observation divided by number of observation, and mean already given 40. You write sum of all observation divided by 100 because we are going to find the sum of all observation. 40 into 100, you know that 4000. So in correct sum of observation we get 4000. Now correct sum of the observation, first of all you write correct sum of the observation equal to incorrect sum of observation minus incorrect observation, then plus correct observation. Again I am repeating, correct sum of the observation equal to incorrect sum of the observation minus incorrect observation plus correct observation. This is the format, so we should keep in mind. Now implies that, it is an implies sign here, correct sum of the observation equal to incorrect sum of the observation we got, no, we already found it, 4000 minus 57 plus 27. Okay, 57 read misread, no, in the place of 27, so minus it. Then add the 27 and 4000, we get 4027. Here you will apply your BODMAS rule. First of all you add, then in the last we subtract. Then 4027 minus 57, we get 3970. Is clear? Then you can write correct mean equal to correct sum of observation divided by number of observation. Correct observation we have 3970 and number of observation already mentioned in your question, that is 100. When we divided 3970 by 100, we get the 39.7. Thus correct mean equal to 39.7. I hope that this session is helpful for all participants, isn't it? Thank you. Have a nice day to all.